Hello traders, Day Trader Matt here of businesswithtrading.com, and I wanted to highlight a trade that we did earlier today. It was a great trade. It lasted nearly an hour, 45 minutes and 58 seconds. One trade which netted us 562.50 and with commission a little over 557-ish. So not a bad trade at all. Here are what Here's what we actually did. We entered the trade at 10:37 and 50 seconds at 95 right here, which in hindsight was a very, very good entry. Don't focus on that just because it's you're not going to top and bottom tick the markets that often. And when you do get a really nice entry, you try to maximize it. Sometimes you don't get the best entry. A couple of the trades we made today, we got a point and a half of heat. That happens. In this particular trade, we barely took any heat at all. Quarter point or one tick, and then it just went in our favor. Like we always do, we always take partial profit at 2 points, which is what we did here. And then we were able to stay in the trade all the way up into here and ended up getting out. And through hindsight, it did come down not that far, and then it started going a little higher. Sometimes that happens. I'd rather err on the side of caution than not. And that's one thing that we try to instill in, our traders. I still in myself. And as you can see here, our average winning trade time was 8 minutes and 47 seconds. I think that's important just because a lot of people like to get in the markets and then get out real quick. They don't enjoy risking money. They want to make money, which is what you do in the markets. But the brain it's a little counterintuitive to life as far as staying inside of a trade and risking money. We talked about this in a prior video, and I thought today was a great example to talk about. Price comes up and we get ticked out here of our first target, and then price comes up and then it comes against us a little bit, and then it goes up again and it comes against us a little bit. It goes up again and comes against us a little bit. Just being able to hold that trade all the way through here, is something that it does take practice. It does take training to be able to do without getting very nervous or, having to, build up some kind of thing in your mind where you just ignore it. This is what we teach in our mental fitness for traders, is how to deal with all kinds of stuff, how to have that mindset, how to be able to take trades like this. And I'm not saying every single trade is going to basically give you zero heat. Usually you're going to take a little bit of heat on your trades, but this one in particular, I wanted to talk mostly about the time, just being in the markets and holding your trade. Being able to say, okay, well, we're going to get in, and this is how our trading methodology is. You get in, take partial profits, at a target. We usually do 2 points. Every now and then we'll raise it to 3 points, but usually 2 points is a pretty good area. And, if the market's not that great, sometimes we'll do 1.5 point first target. But that is where I'm comfortable with doing. Every trade we do take in the trading room, I take personally. I don't try to take trades that don't make sense. I am human, so human error happens sometimes. But being able to take this and then we just have our runner, and you're able to, write it up, try to put it as close as possible. Right here, we had it at 04 quarters. As it pushed up, it came down. It came within a tick of it here. It kind of failed up here around 06 and then came down and then ticked us out. That's okay. We were in it from 95 and we got out at 50 45.04 quarters. If I could read 45.04 quarters. So pretty good trade. So partial profit, we got out $100 bill. And then the second part, we were able to get out at $462.50. So altogether, $562.50, or with commission a little over 558, 559, whatever your commission is. But anyway, just a nice trade, but 45 minutes and 58 seconds. What is your longest trade? And, think about it. You don't have to put a comment in the comment below or anything like that. That's not what this is to, if you don't want to share, don't feel like you have to. Just think about your own trading. 8 minutes and 47 seconds average trade time. Is that an average time? And this is on the winners, average winning trade time, 8 minutes and 47 seconds. Is that something that you could do? Is it you have done this before? Have you never done this before? Think about your own trading with this. That's what this video is supposed to be for. Have you ever held a trade for over 40 minutes? Have you ever held a trade for over 10 minutes, over 20 minutes, over an hour? We haven't had any hour plus trades in a long time, but just something I wanted to talk about, wanted to share this trade. Yeah, it is a really, really good trade. Yeah, we didn't take much heat, but I don't want to focus on that. I want to focus on the 45 minutes and 58 seconds that we actually held it for. I think that's most important. If you take a point and a half of heat, that's fine. We take a 2-point maximum stop. So the maximum amount of heat that I'm willing to take in a trade is 2 points. Anything beyond that, I'm okay getting out. We can always re-enter the markets. But if we were to not have a stop at all and take a crazy, crazy loss, it's difficult to make that back up. So that's how I like to trade, and that's a little bit about what I look for and how I'm able to do this, because I have trained my brain for over 16, almost 20 years, and it has made me a better trader. That's one thing a lot of new traders, they focus on buying and selling decisions. That's the main thing they focus on. They don't focus on everything else, your money management, how to manage a trade once you're inside of it, which is what this 100% was. You took your first profit, and then after that, you're managing the trade. We got out up here. Yeah, we could have had our stop way down here maybe in hindsight, but putting it up here, I was comfortable with that. We got out, we were able to get back in. Actually over here, we got back in and made another trade. But, we made some trades over here. But I wanted to just focus on the amount of time that we were in it for. Trading strategy is good. It's good to know buying and selling decisions, but your trade management is important, and your trading mindset is the most important. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit, show it. If you like the video, like it. If you weren't really a fan, hit a dislike button. At least people were watching the videos, I guess. Anyway, with that, I know the video is kind of long. But anyway, with that, thanks for watching. If you have any comments, feedback, suggestions, you can always put a comment below the video. I also, in the description form, I have a contact form. If you just want to email me directly, ask me a question, that's fine too. So thanks for watching. Have a great, great rest of your day. I'll see you in the markets. Thanks and take care.